Hey everybody, welcome back to PokeWitch89's channel. Today we're going to open up a booster box. As you can see, we have our hands on the perfect order booster box. So let's find out, shall we, what we get? Okay, so now that I got a knife, let me get rid of the cellophane wrap. Let's get the last ones. So what we're going to do, since we got so many packs to go through, we're just going to use the last ones to see what we get. Actually, you know what? Give me a second. Power of editing. I'm going to be back with some scissors. And a back. Sorry, I didn't mean to take that off the screen. I was just getting rid of the trash. Ooh, get the Auroras. Okay. We got a Talonflame. Already got two of those guys, but they're really cute cards. I saw somebody today pull a golden Zygarde out of their booster box, as well as the Starmie. Hopefully we can get lucky. Maybe as lucky as that person. We may not do it all today because there's just so much of these to go through. So I might just do it in pieces. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Of course, the code card goes to the side. Nothing in there. I will admit, I'm not a big fan of perfect order. That's probably why it's not hurting me as much to open up the booster box. It's kind of like, reminds me of Journey Together a little bit, to be honest. I mean, it's not as bad as Journey Together, but it's just got nothing that I'm interested in so much. So chase cards wise, it's nothing that's got me really hyped up for. I'm not a fan of Zygarde. I'm not a fan of a lot of these cards, except of course Meowth. I did like that Auroras and the Talonflame, but as you can see, I'm liking the lower tiered cards. Dugong's cute, but doesn't have a full art or anything like that, or an SIR or anything. I have no idea how some of these people do it. They do on whatnot streams or whatnot. No pun intended. But basically they open up multiple ones at once. Ooh, I did want him. But they open up multiples at once and just go through a huge stack. I cannot do that. I do not have the skills to do that yet, but maybe one day. Sacred Ash. I don't do so good on cutting these things, apparently. I'm just so afraid of cutting the card. Okay. So, if you're in the chat or anything like that, you know, I know some of you guys who follow me are, I know personally. But for anyone who I don't know personally, you know, what is your favorite Pokemon? Why do you like that Pokemon? You know, like, is it because they look adorable to you or something? I mean, there's no shame in that. I choose mine sometimes the same way. Is it because of their special abilities? Is it because of, you know, what they look like? If they're like related to a certain animal that you like more than others? Yeah, what's your favorite? And if you can't choose between favorites, that's okay too. I have 4. And I probably mentioned this on stream before, but my 4 are Charizard, Mew, Mewtwo, and Pikachu. You know, because I got into this community a little late. I used to be in the community back when I was a kid, just like most of us had when we were in the 90s. But unfortunately, that didn't work out. My parents thought that I wasn't girly enough. They gave my cards to my brother, and so he destroyed those cards, and I just stopped having any affiliation with them for a while until 151. When 151 came out, it drew me back in. I wanted my nostalgia back. I wanted to feel like I was a kid again. You know, I wanted all of that. And so what happened was I got back into it. I started buying the booster bundles. Sorry. I started buying the booster bundles. I remember they were $45 in my LCS, and I just kept buying them. And then I was, you know, not telling the truth to the significant other. I was like, hey, it's, you know, I won a match. I won this and that, and this is the prize, and things like that, just so I can keep opening them. I eventually did find the Charizard that I was looking for. Let's see, anything? No. We're down one side already. But anyways, I was looking for a few of the cards. The only one I did not get, I swear, I think every card in that set except one. And that card is Blastoise. I got this, no, actually, no, the Squirtle line completely I didn't get. Ah, yes. I wanted him too. What is this? I'm getting all the ones I want. I'm not complaining about it, don't get me wrong. But I'm just surprised. I don't know. If we have the time, maybe we'll open them all up. But then after 151, you know, I had to relearn everything that happened. Because back in the time when I was a kid, it was just booster packs. That's all you had to worry about was booster packs. You know, you went to local Toys R Us and, hey, there's booster packs in there. You begged and pleaded with your parents who eventually gave it because they wanted to shut you up. And they got you 1 or 2 packs. And then, of course, as a kid being a kid, you don't realize how valuable things are until later. And now, a lot of us are shooting ourselves in the foot because, you know, hey, we probably had, you know, cards that could have gotten us a house by now. Let's see what we got in this one. But now we have booster boxes, booster bundles, booster packs. We have booster packs, of course, like the usual. But then we also have, you know, all the other options that we didn't have before. We didn't have UPCs. We didn't have SPCs. We didn't have any of that stuff. No, we were lucky if we had something that came with multiple. What I wouldn't give to go back to the 90s knowing what I know now. I probably would have hit my cards better for my parents. Now, I am in my 30s. I'm a parent myself, and I would never, ever see myself doing that to my child. I have a son, and he's spoiled rotten thoroughly. Nothing of that. Yeah, so enough about me. Tell me about you guys. Tell me how you all are. Like, what kind of walks of life you come from? Like, are you overseas? Are you, you know, are you just, you know, how far as long as your journey been with Pokemon? Have you just started as well? Ooh, got Esper again. But yeah, did you just start as well? Did you, have you been doing this for a while? Pretty much just let me know in the comments, you know, let me know about you guys, because I like to know who's watching, what kind of demographics are following. You know, if there's anything I can do to help out, because I know it was a steep learning curve when I first got back into it. You know, I would love to help out back the community again. That's why I'm doing these videos, to help the community, to do more and be part of the community that honestly it's really a nice tight-knit community that have people who care about each other, minus the scalpers, of course. Now, we all know the scalpers, unfortunately, they cook the hobby. We do know that, unfortunately, there is times when there's not much that we can do about it. They basically came from the shoe community, and they came all the way over to here with us with the cards, because I think it was Prismatic that really got them into it, because this wasn't this big of a problem for a long time. Then the Prismatic cards came out. Next, you know, oh, you can get a $1,000 card. And they saw more dollar signs. And some of the stuff they come up with to get the product, some of it can be underhanded. I'm sure you have all seen some crazy stuff while you were out there searching for your own packs as well, because none of us want to pay market price. We all want to pay, obviously, the MSRP, because that's what we grew up with. That's what we did. That's what we deserve to get, is the MSRP. We shouldn't have to pay somebody else to resell it to us back at double, triple, 4 times the price. I'm sure you've all seen the first partner illustration collection. Those have gone up like crazy. They originally were, what, 15, 16 bucks? Now, did you see them? 60 something dollars. I mean, you're lucky if you can get a GameStop still for 50, if you can still find a GameStop with them, or at least in my local area they don't have it. But Amazon, $62 and some cents. If you were to go to eBay, you're looking at $65, although they have occasionally have $50 ones. It's pretty bad when $50 seems like a steal. Nothing. Are we getting nothing in this whole line? Come on, you gotta have more luck than this. Nothing again. Last pack magic, right? Let's see what we got, guys. Please let it be Meowth. Nope, got another one of you guys, which I have plenty of. Well, there you have it. We did get quite a decent haul. I had to get some penny sleeves on this. I have one of these really nifty items. They're really cool. Basically, you take your card, you have a penny sleeve on the one side, and the other side you can throw your top loaders in, and then you just, just go down the line. But anyways, like I usually always ask in every single video, please send me your suggestions on what I can do better, how I can improve. Technical questions would be great because I am horrible at the tech part of this. So like, how can I get multiple cameras working at the same time so that this way I can do this? I'm at a dining room table. It's not like I have a computer right in front of me. So if you have any suggestions, any comments, any questions, anything at all, please leave something in the comment section. I always will reply back. Then other than that, please like, subscribe, share, do what you can to help grow the channel, please. I really appreciate it. Other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for being with us here on the PokeWitch89 channel. So thank you again, and have a wonderful day. Bye.